welcome to today's video, which is finding your balance. So we're going to begin with a little bit of light breath retention. So when you're ready, make sure that you're sitting on your sitting bones, whether it's cross-legged, soles of the feet together or legs out in front, whatever's comfortable. Just make sure that you're sitting tall, pulling from the crown of the head, hands are relaxed. You can even take the palms up if you like and surrender to our idea of balance this month. Close the eyes. And we're just going to begin to breathe into the belly. Exhale, release. Very nice. And just continue with this slow breath. And just revel in each inhale and exhale. Just notice as you inhale now, how does the body feel? And as you exhale, do you put more into your inhales than you do your exhales? Try and keep it level and try and find that balance. And throughout our flow today, just knowing places where we can put in a little bit more effort and concentrate on all areas of our body, and maybe knowing where to take a step back and to take a break, to take that child's pose and to just breathe. So knowing your own limits. Not letting your ego take over when things get a little bit tricky, you feel a little bit off balance. Remembering to let go when you feel those sensations arise. Just beginning with a very slight breath retention. We're going to inhale for a count of 3. Hold for 2 counts and then exhale for a count of 3. We're going to do that for 5 rounds. So when you're ready, still make sure you're sitting tall, not leaning forward, just nice and aligned. Relax the shoulders back and down. Take that inhale for 3. Hold the breath. And then the exhale for 3. Really draw that navel to spine on your exhale. And again as you inhale. 3 and hold. Exhale for 3 and again. Hold the breath, retain the breath, really push it into the belly, and as you exhale, relax, keeping it nice and constant as we flow again. And hold for 2. Exhale for 3, finding your flow with it. Hold for 2, last round. Exhale for 3, just breathe naturally. Perfect. We're going to begin the flow just by getting a little bit warm to limber us, because it helps for our legs, especially where we're going to be doing lots of standing balances and shifting the weight through the body. It really helps to warm up first, as with all exercise and all movement. But today, really focus on not letting your mind take over and feel experimental almost in your mind. If things don't go quite right, there's always another alternative and another way. So don't ever feel like giving up. Keep on following the breath as we move forward and we keep on going. With your eyes still closed, just draw the hands together, clasp the fingers and just move into the wrists in one direction. You might hear a few clicks and pops, that's just the joints moving, and then just change directions. Wonderful. Remember to keep breathing, follow on with the breath. Taking the hands onto the shoulders, elbows are horizontal, and then just moving the elbows in circles, so a few shoulder rolls, and again you might hear a few clicks and pops. That's all the knots in your shoulders and your upper back moving around. And once you've flown in one direction, change directions. Remember to breathe. Inhale at the top and exhale as you lower. And then just release the arms, take them back onto the lap. With eyes still closed, just take your left ear to right shoulder. Sorry, right ear to right shoulder. Back to centre and then change sides. It's funny sometimes, I forget my lefts and rights. And back to centre. Slowly just blink the eyes open. Just take a moment to come back into the room. Pop your hands to your right hand side and just come onto all fours so that you're nice and strong. Tuck the toes under. Inhale as we lift the head. Wonderful. Exhale, ripple through. Shift the weight back through to the lower part of the back. Push through the hands. Wonderful. As we inhale, lift. Nice open chest into our cow pose. Exhale, push through into cat. Last round as we inhale and exhale. Just relax the toes now. Really push into the tops of the feet as you come back into your child's pose. Take the bottom back, reach the arms out in front. And again, thinking about that transfer of weight. So as the bottom's going back, reach the arms out in front. Just to lengthen through the spine to a nice long line. Wonderful. As you inhale, exhale, release. Lovely work. And again, inhale, exhale. Very slowly, just lift yourself up. So you're on your all fours position, coming in to thread the needle. So we're going to inhale to lift right arm into the air. Exhale, thread the arm through the gap. You're going to lower your ear and shoulder towards the floor. Lift the left arm into the air. Take a bend into the arm. Just pop the hand behind you. Now this, if you want to test your balance here, you can lift the left leg off. And this pose is really testing your balance because you've got to push into the top part of your lower foot, distributing the weight through your shoulder, your arm. But remember to put in a little bit of effort and a little bit of ease where you can. So you might not want to lift the leg off. You might just want to feel comfortable and just feel your first level of thread the needle. And then when you're ready, lower everything back down. Pop in left hand in front of the face so you can thread the right arm back through to lift. Exhale to lower. On the other side as we inhale. Exhale, thread the arm through, coming onto the other side. Lifting, right arm into the air, popping it behind, transferring the weight over to the left side so we can lift up to the right. Wonderful. Remember, find that level that works for you. And one side is going to be a lot more wobbly than the other, and that's fine. Just remember to follow the breath. Really push through the hand that's extended through the body, the top part of the base foot. Wonderful. When you're ready, take your last inhale, lower everything back down. Hand back in front of the face. You can thread left arm back through to reach up, back down, and come into your child's pose again. Breathe deeply as you inhale and exhale. Perfect. Push through the hands, tuck the toes, coming into our first downward facing dog, and just pedal out the feet nice and slowly. As you inhale and as you exhale. Wonderful. Take another breath. Really push through the hands, spread those fingers. Just enjoy the slow pedal. It's important with weight and balance to think about the shifting of weight and the gaze through the body. So when you're ready, we're going to shift the weight, so rippling the weight of your body forward towards your hands so that we can come into a plank position. And as you exhale, bend your knees, take the bottom back, and then radiate the energy through the legs as you straighten them back to your downward facing dog. We'll try that for 2 more times. So when you're ready, inhale, rippling the weight forward. So really coming onto the tippy toes of your feet, bending the knees, and lengthen. Wonderful. Last round. Shifting the weight forward, plank. Exhale, take it back. Downward dog, that was lovely. Breathe deeply. We're going to step, jump, hop, feet towards hands, into a forward fold. Nice soft knees. Remember, you can use your block in front of you if you've got one. Hands can be either side of the feet or in front. Sometimes I find it quite nice to interlace the fingers behind the legs. And breathe. Wonderful. Very slowly sweep the arms up. Palms come together. Relax the shoulders away from the ears in mountain. Feel like the feet are glued to the mat. Find that balance in the feet. And then as you exhale, hands to heart center. Just lower the head. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, release. Very slowly lifting the head. Make sure that you're standing nice and tall. We're just going to try shifting the weight through the feet. So as you inhale, just shift the foot, shift the weight into the right and left feet. So you're almost massaging into all areas of the feet. Remember to breathe. So you're almost moving in circles. You might feel a little bit wobbly on one side compared to the other. And that's completely normal because we're not equally balanced in our bodies. One side is more flexible than the other very often. We write with one hand, and it's very few people can write with both hands, which is an amazing talent. And whatever direction you're going in, just change directions. And just know that everybody's midway point, so that point where everybody feels balanced, is different for everybody. And there's never a right or wrong answer. Just let the weight settle back to its normal position. Your feet are nice and level. Take a deep inhale and your exhale. Wonderful. We're going to inhale. Circle the arms up. Nice open chest. Palms come together, mountain. Relax the shoulders. As you exhale, hinge forward. Bend the knees, coming all the way back down. Forward fold. As you inhale, lift, create space. Exhale, plant the hands and step back, plank. Wonderful. Holding our plank. We're going to shift the weight onto our tiptoes and back again. Engage the core. If this is too much in a high plank, you can lower down to a low plank onto your forearms and rock back and forwards that way too. So find which works for you. Wonderful. Then lowering the knees, coming into a dolphin pose. So pop the forearms onto the floor and we're going to lift up so the lower half of our body almost looks like downward facing dog. So tuck those toes under and lift, pushing up and just shifting the weight again into our dolphin pose. So push through the hands. You're going to ripple onto the tippy toes and back down. If you're finding that your elbows are straining a little bit, grab hold of your block and pop it in between your hands. This is so that it's shoulder width distance and so that your shoulders and elbows are aligned. And this helps quite a lot with alignment and your posture. So again, find what works. Rocking up and down. And once you've found a position that works, just hold your dolphin. Breathe deeply as you inhale and exhale. Feel the weight in the back of the legs too. Radiate that energy. Exhale, lower the knees. Move in the block if you've got one in front of you. Relax the bottom down and just stretch the arms out in front. As you inhale and exhale. Perfect. Inhale, push through the hands. Tuck the toes and coming back, downward facing dog. Take that pedal with the feet. Inhale, we're going to lift right leg into the air, three-legged dog, and open up into the hip. Just give a little wiggle into the ankles. Remember to push through the hands, so shifting the weight to the hands as you push through. Exhale, take the leg straight and draw the knee through the body now. popping the foot in between the hands. Now with our lunge, that's what we're coming to next. You can lower the back leg down and lift up, or you can come to a full high lunge, which is with the leg straight and using your strength in that base leg to push all the way up. High lunge, really finding the balance. Relax the shoulders. You can take the gaze up if you're finding that you've got that balance. And as you exhale, twisting round on the back foot so that the toes are pointing towards me. Still keeping that bend, arms are level, into our warrior two. Wonderful, just relax the shoulders, maybe even take the palms up, just to surrender for a moment. Feeling that balance. Wonderful, feel the stretch. Really work on pushing the knee outwards, because that will open up your hips more. Very slowly, we're going to cartwheel the arms either side of that foot again. Spinning round, lower the knee down, relax the foot if you're not already here. Into our low lunge, really push into the top part of the foot just to keep your balance. As you exhale, circle the arms behind you so fingers are pointing away, taking the foot to the sky into our hamstring stretch. Inhale, push forward, shift the weight. Find your balance as you exhale, take it back. Wonderful, last round as we lift. And as we take it back. And then taking the weight back forward, hands either side of the feet. Tuck the back foot under, straighten the leg, and we're back, downward facing dog. Pedaling the feet. Got to make both sides as even as possible. So we're going to inhale, lift left leg, three-legged dog. Then take the foot over and just give a little wiggle into the ankles. Remember to keep your torso forward, putting the weight into the hands to open up the shoulders. Straightening the leg, three-legged dog, hips are level. Exhale, knee comes through the body and popping the foot in between the hands. Using your strength to push up. High lunge or your modified lunge. Remember to breathe, keep the knee and ankle aligned with that top leg. And as you exhale, take it back. Warrior two. Breathe deeply in again. Know when to find that effort. So whether you want a nice line or whether you want more relaxed, open. Breathe, surrender. Wonderful. Last breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Wonderful. All the way down. Relax that back leg. Coming into our low lunge. Sweep it forward. Nice open chest. Exhale, push back. Hamstring stretch as we sweep. Really find that sweep in motion, that shift of the weight as you feel strong in that back foot. Really push through. Last round as we lift and as we cycle it back. Walking the hands forward either side of the feet. Tuck that back toe under. Downward facing dog. As we pedal. Step, jump, hop, feet towards hands. Back to our forward fold. So we inhale, sweep it all the way up. Follow the breath. Exhale, hands to heart center. Just take a moment again. We're going to shift the weight through all parts of the feet, moving in circles, back and forward, side, side. Remember to breathe deeply. It might be your Ujjayi breath, so an inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose. And then just let the body settle how it wants. I'm going to try for our warrior three now, so when you're ready, inhale, we're going to take the arms parallel. As we're doing this, we're going to shift the weight in towards the right foot so that we can lift the left off at a right angle. Wonderful. Find that balance in that standing leg. As you exhale, draw hands through heart centre. And as you're doing this, you're shifting the leg back and we're straightening the leg. Slowly you can lower your feet, your hands, down to the floor, or use your block in front of you, just for a little bit of balance. Really create a nice line through that back leg. When you feel ready, you can take your hands off the block and you can take them out to the side into a T shape. Feeling nice and strong, engage the core. If you're struggling to lift all the way off, you can take one arm off and then the other arm off. So just find what works for you. And then when you're ready, slowly we're going to come back to our parallel arms with the bent leg. So shifting the leg all the way through so that we can push up, find that balance, and then take it back down. Draw hands into heart centre. Just give a little pedal with the feet. And then we're going to try it on the other side. Now we know what we're doing. So inhale, arms are up parallel, relax the shoulders back and down. Shift the weight as you exhale, and you can feel that shift as you lift. Exhale, take it back. Warrior 3. Remember, all the tips apply on both sides. Really work on taking your chest down, pointing the toe of the back leg, really radiating the energy through the standing leg. Wonderful. And then when you're ready, take it back, parallel arms. Exhale, lower down. Wonderful. Nice pedal with the feet. Inhale, sweep the arms parallel. Relax the shoulders. Exhale, take the bottom down. Chair pose. Really tuck the tailbone under, almost like you're sitting in that chair. All we're going to do is lift one heel off. Doesn't matter which one, and then the other. Wonderful. And again, as we lift and lower, changing sides. Once you finish, just lower back down to your forward fold. And the reason we just did that in our chair pose, it helps to strengthen our hip muscles and our leg muscles, so that when we're in our warrior 3, we can extend the leg back, keep our hips strong. Perfect. When you're ready, pop the hands in front, step back to a plank pose. Inhale, lower the knees, relax the toes, take it back into your child's pose. 5 breaths here. As you inhale, exhale, and again. Really push the belly out and draw it in. Give those abdominals a nice massage. And when you're ready, we're going to slide the body through the arms. Try and keep your arms shoulder width distance at all times, especially in your child's pose, and lowering the body back down. A nice little ripple for the back. So we're in Sphinx pose. Draw the ankles and thighs together. Exhale, lower the body down to the floor and pop the hands underneath the shoulders. We're going to inhale to lift, baby cobra. Exhale, lower. Now with our baby cobra, it's only the upper body that lifts. Exhale, lower. And again, really push through the base of the hands. That's where the weight should be. And last round as we lift, baby cobra. Exhale, lower. On our next lift, we're going to push all the way up to cobra, straightening the arms. Exhale, push back to child's pose just for 1 breath as you inhale and exhale. Then pushing through the hands, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Nice pedal with the feet. Going to step, jump, hop, feet towards hands into our forward fold. As we inhale, lift it all the way up, mountain. Exhale, hands to heart centre, and then just turning to face me so that we can try for our tree pose. Now with tree pose, it's a similar thing to our warrior 3. So we're going to transfer the weight into the right hand side. Take a bend. Wonderful. Draw hands into heart center. So the foot, my big toe is on the floor. Sole of the foot is resting on the ankle. Really concentrating on opening up the hip. This is our easiest balance for our tree pose. Make sure you're relaxing the shoulders and find something to focus on that isn't me, preferably like a dot on the floor or a point where the floor meets the wall maybe. And breathe. Now if you're finding this particularly easy, you've got 2 more levels. So you can pop your sole of your foot onto your calf, or you can raise it all the way up onto your thigh if you've got particularly strong standing leg. Remember to breathe, and you can take the arms above the head like a traditional tree pose, or in heart center, whatever works for you. And then when you're ready, just release the leg down. Give the legs a little bit of a shake before we come on to the other side. So find that level that works for you. Remember, this is the perfect time too for 2 things. Knowing where to put in effort and ease. So sometimes we can let our ego take over and we take our foot too high, and that causes us to wobble, when we could take it slightly easier, build up our strength before jumping too far ahead too soon. So just enjoying that journey to strengthening the legs. Wonderful. Remember to breathe, and when you're ready, release the leg down. Just shake the legs and come join me sitting down on the mat. When you're ready, hands resting on the legs with eyes closed. Just taking a moment to breathe. Wonderful. Just allow the breath to come back down. And just notice points today where your body has thought, no, I can go a little bit further. And then it didn't quite turn out how you wanted it to, because your mind wanted to go further than your body was ready to go. So throughout this month, we're working on trying to find balance between body and mind so that they can work in unison. After all, that's what yoga is all about, unison. Maybe knowing and finding out your own midway. Maybe you overindulge in life. Maybe you're looking to find something where you can find that equal point and not cut something out cold turkey. So these are all things to keep in mind, not just this month, but forever, throughout your yoga journey and throughout life too, because all tools that we learn in yoga can be used in day-to-day life. So yoga on and off the mat. And also remembering that yoga isn't just about movement. It's about bringing mindfulness, meditation, breath work, all to help us find that balance in life. Making sure that you're sitting tall, almost like a proud chest, and just move the head from side to side, making sure the shoulders are relaxed. Maybe even draw through a few semicircles with the chin. And then just let the head hang down. Draw hands into heart center, and maybe just say a little thank you to yourself for the practice today. And maybe find some balance in our lives. Knowing when to put in effort, when to put in ease. And knowing when to let go. Wonderful. When you're ready, you can lift the head, open the eyes, and just bring yourself back into the room. Lovely. So I hope you enjoyed that little flow today. it's really important sometimes just to work out how to shift balance through your body and understand how your own body works and how ripples feel and the energy feels in your own body. So that was the main aim of the video today. So I hope you enjoyed, and I can't wait to see you for the next one. See ya!